Bardell.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. Can we have a debate about standards in public life and the consequences when members of either this place or the other place abuse staff or each other? Following the incident I raised on the floor of the House this week, I've had a number of staff raise with me concerns about this and the way that they are treated. Further to that, I'm sorry to say that the member from the other place who I have complained about has now launched a homophobic attack on me in the press. This will be reported to the police, and I know that I and others consider this to be a hate crime. However, I hope that the Leader of the House and I know the Speaker take this matter very seriously, because I have a position of great privilege and I am able to raise this. But we must set the best possible standards from this place for other LGBT people and indeed our staff, to make sure we send a message to say this kind of behaviour is not acceptable here or anywhere else.
Leader of the House.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I hope that I will not breach the normal order of this House if I say the attack on the Honourable Lady was unutterably disgraceful, and she is clearly owed an apology by the noble Lord for what he said about her. I think everybody who heard about that was shocked by the comments that he is reported to have made and has not denied. I think they are really appalling, and I know we're not allowed to criticise members of the other House, the other place, except on a specific motion, but I think under these circumstances we are allowed to stretch the rules. As regards the initial complaint, everybody should treat our members of staff politely and with normal good manners. The staff have a duty to look after us and protect us, and we must respond to them in kind. The purpose of this place is to facilitate legislation. We are here as the legislators, and it is incumbent upon us to lead by example, and that is why the behavioural code has been set up as it has. Everyone should be respected and valued. We should recognise that by virtue of our office, by virtue of the 70,000 people who have sent us here, we have a status which we must not abuse through ill manners. Indeed, the greater your status, and Mr. Speaker, you are a model of this, with the greatest status, the more important it is to show good manners to those who are working on your behalf. There is a helpline that people can call, and I hope any members of staff listening to this or honourable members will pass this on to staff. It is 0800 028 2439, and I hope the security staff who were abused will ring that helpline so that the House of Lords authorities can look into this. But whilst I'm paying tribute to the staff, I just want to add one thing that is on a happier note, because two members of our security staff, and this shows us how lucky we are, Ron Dowson and Habibi Saif, rescued a man who had fallen into the Thames earlier this week. And it is a reminder of how well we are served, and therefore of our even greater duty of good manners.